Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Elm Creek here in Farming Simulator 22 with me, Seawaddy. It is the start of a lovely new morning here on the farm, and I've got some stuff to do today. There's some harvesting to do. There's a field that requires a bit of harvesting. Just having a quick look round to check, make sure all the animals are okay. Sheep are producing quite a nice bit of wool for us. Very handily. My 2 sheep pens. Got plenty of bales. Plenty of hay bales, and now plenty of silage bales. But yes, harvesting. We have got some wheat to harvest. Unfortunately, we've done the olive harvesting. Can't really show you that, unfortunately. But yeah, we've harvested the olives. It went quite well. Need to get a little bit of prep work done. Got some fancy new gadgets and gizmos which help with that immensely. But yeah, a lovely new fertilizer sprayer and everything. But yeah, this is pretty much what we're going to be utilising today. We need the John Deere, the X9, because we've got harvesting to do. I think the wheat field, field 5, is the one that needs doing. It's not going to fit through there. I have to go around this way. So yeah, things are going well over here on the Stevie Elm Creek edit map. We've been getting quite well sorted out in terms of getting our productions done. And our first real harvesting. Of the wheat. Should be fairly quick, this. Might as well drop some straw, then someone can pick that up later on. Another player on the server. Yeah, we're here on Elm Creek. I don't know what to say really today. Really, what to talk about, what things to discuss whilst we're here on the map. I'm thinking it might be a little while after this episode before we see another Elm Creek one on the channel. The reason for that is obviously we're getting very close to the arrival of patch 1.3 from Giants. And with the arrival of patch 1.3, we'll also get the arrival of the new map update from Stevie. Stevie's new update with a whole manner of new things that he's added to the map, built into the map, and brought to this map to continue extending its playability and the features that are available and the different things that players have available to do. So yeah, we're kind of waiting on that, because obviously when that map comes out, this whole save will need to be restarted. This whole save, this whole series, the server will have to be restarted, and it'll give us a chance to pretty much start things from scratch a little bit. What I am thinking of doing, there's going to be some new mods that I'll be using with the server in the manner of production mods and stuff. There's been some great new production mod packs that have been brought out for the game. And I might include a few of them to give productions and stuff off of camera, especially as we're also getting we've also had the beta release today of Loki79's auto load mod, which I've talked about in some of my previous videos, Farm Sim 22 videos over the last couple of weeks. Loki's auto load mod, which is going to be significantly better than the auto load specialization mod that we've got now, because it doesn't require you to install any additional trailers, any additional mods. The script injects itself into all the base game trailers, so lightens your load order significantly, your mod list, and also it has support for bales. So Loki's auto load mod does bales as well as pallets, so much better to use that. Now I'm gonna get full in a second, so just gonna leave that there. Right, I need a tractor. I'm gonna turn off all these auto drive gizmos. Well, seeing as Mr. Helgi's got his Fent loaded up with the trailer, I'll borrow his Fent. But yeah, we've got the, like I say, we've got a couple of big changes coming with patch 1.3. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to record and release any more content on this map after this video, because it will require, as I say, a complete restart when that map comes out. And what I'm going to do as well, before I upload to the server, I'm going to be preparing the map up a little bit, putting in some of the additional production stuff where Stevie's given us general placeable areas, some of the other things as well, like some of the areas of the map where I've got room to, like here, for example, I might make some fields up here, merge a bit of land. Over here, I'm thinking of merging 26 and 27 in my next map and doing that as a big grass field, which means we won't have to do any grass down here at the farm. So field 4, I might merge with field 3 in my next Let's Play, and fields 1 and 2 might get merged as well. Get merged together. So then we've got basically two more big fields at the farm for doing crops on. Proper crops, as I like to call it. Proper crops. And then the grass fields, which definitely, as you can see from this map, produce a lot of bales. We can look at doing the grass away from the main farm on the two big fields that we've got available to us. Another reason why there probably will be no more Elm Creek videos for a little while after this video releases is because I'm going to start to release a few more episodes of Calmston Farms. At the moment I've been releasing Calmston videos just at weekends, but I'm thinking of dropping Calmston into the week as well now, doing a Tuesday and Thursday release of Calmston, as well as a Saturday Sunday upload. So that will take my Calmston uploads to 4 a week, just because at the moment I'm having a lot of fun playing on Calmston. And I'm also having a lot of fun in the editing, putting in, you know, the clips and little funny bits from Clarkson's farm into the video at various points where it makes kind of sense to have those clips as a reference to what I'm talking about in the videos. Although weirdly today I've uploaded, I think I've uploaded episode 14 overnight, last night, of the series, and it's the first video that has been copyright claimed of my Calmston videos. It's the first one that's been claimed because of the use of clips from the show. So I'm having to try and trim out one of the clips that got flagged, see if that happens, see if that fixes it. If it doesn't, I might be lucky enough that I think I've still got the original video on my hard drive, so I could open up Vegas, re-import the original episode video, re-edit it, re-render it and upload it again without the clips included. I'm hoping it's just the one clip when Clarkson first gets his Lamborghini tractor that was what was claimed. I hope it's not the couple of little clips I've incorporated later on in the video as well, because if copyright claimed all the clips in the video, then I'm going to have to edit the whole video and re-upload it, which is going to be a pain. It's also going to be really annoying, as I really like those clips and it really did complement the video a lot having those in. It also seems strange that they would start throwing copyright flags around now, 14 episodes into a series. Why didn't they do it on the first video, you know? Right, let's go and empty him again, because he's going to get full. Weeds are growing, apparently. Interesting. Oh, I've also got a new controller, by the way, folks. I've got a new Xbox wireless controller thingy. Xbox Series X Pulse, what is it, Pulse Red something or other, Bluetooth controller thing. So no more glitchy analog sticks at the minute. My analog sticks are working perfectly when I'm driving. Everything's working perfectly. I'm not crashing because of the sticks glitching out on me and doing their own thing and not centering properly. So yeah, we'll get the wheat harvest going. A lot of blooming notifications. Scares me, because the Apple Watch notification goes off a split second before the phone notification. And I think, what the hell is it? Because obviously all the notifications make the same noise. There's no differentiation between a text message and email. A bloody someone's gone live on Twitch that you've remotely have watched once, so you may want to watch them again. No, because I only watched them once. Twitch. Just because I watched somebody once doesn't mean I want to follow them forever and ever and ever. You know. And to be honest, I might not have even followed them or watched them. It might have been you auto-playing a video of theirs on the homepage. But apparently, because it auto-played for several seconds, you now think I'm a fan of them. Not the case. I'll be honest, when it comes to Twitch, I don't really watch anybody on Twitch anymore. There's nobody I really watch and follow on Twitch. The only time I tend to be on Twitch now is when I'm actually streaming my own stuff. My own content. That's about the only time I use Twitch. Is for when I'm live streaming. I don't use it for watching anybody else. Just not interested in other people's content these days. Plus, I have so few hours a day where I can afford to sit and watch stuff that, you know, I tend to be very specific about what I'm trying to watch. So YouTube, I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube, but again, it's not really video game stuff I watch on YouTube. There's not a lot of people on YouTube I watch content of in that regards. Again, I tend to watch more real life stuff on YouTube, and I tend to watch a lot of stuff to do with obviously other media, films, TV, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't watch a lot of content creator stuff on YouTube or Twitch, you know. And I think another reason for that is I don't want to be, you know, influenced by someone else. You know, I don't want anyone to ever accuse me of copying somebody or trying to be like somebody else. So that way, if I don't watch other content creators, there's no chance that I might inadvertently adopt some of their, I don't know, mannerisms or ideas or things like that into my content. Like I say, my content is what it is. If people just want to watch somebody farming for, you know, 45 minutes to an hour a day without any drama, without any over-the-top excitement, without any screaming and shouting and being stupid, this is the perfect place. My content fits a nice little market there. I know there are people who, you know, are way more over the top in their presentation, shall we say. I think they tried to make the thing is, whenever I've tried to make video content and I've ever tried to do any content creation, I've always really wanted the game, this that you're seeing now, to be the focus of the videos. Really, it's not about me, you know. I don't want people coming to the channel to watch me as a person. I want them coming to the channel to watch the game content on display, you know. And I think there's a lot of creators in the content world that like to make it about them, and the game almost comes off as a very poor second in comparison. And for that reason, yeah, I try to avoid that if I can. I try to avoid doing that. So yeah, I try not to distract too much. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes I get a little bit, you know, I can react to what is happening in game, you know. I don't need to do any like false reaction-y type stuff and, you know, over dramatize things, you know. What is actually happening in game can be enough at times to trigger the perfect response from me, and I don't need to oversell it and over exaggerate it. A prime example of that will be in a recent episode that I recorded for Calmston, where I spent ages loading pallets onto a trailer with a telehandler, to find out after I'd done it that the trailer did not have straps. So I had no way of securing said bales onto trailer. Then, as I was trying my hardest to drive very, very carefully to where the destination that I wanted the pallets to be, I ran into the problem whereby the controller glitched out. The controller had its random, you know, I'm just going to steer to the right. Just going to you know, just going to suddenly steer off to the right. Drove into a tree. Tipped the tractor and trailer on its side, and all the pallets flew everywhere. Of course they did, because there was no straps on the trailer. And I got very infuriated by that. That was probably, but that was an honest and natural reaction. That wasn't me pretending. That wasn't me doing it for the cameras. That was me actually reacting in an honest way, because I was so freaking annoyed. I'd spent ages. It was one of these trailers, I think. I think it was this one. I'd spent ages loading this thing up with pallets. I know it's a bale trailer technically, and it's supposed to have bales on it, but even still, it should have straps. If you loaded bales on that, you would want to strap them onto it, wouldn't you? You would want to strap your bales onto that if you could. Now, do I do the straw via loading wagon, or do I do it via... Well, I guess I'm doing it via loading wagon because I've connected the loading wagon. I was thinking about baling the straw, but then I'm thinking to myself, if I bale the straw, it's going to take a lot longer then to sell it. Plus, we're already kind of running out of room for bales. I really need the silage bales to ferment. I don't know why it is. Maybe someone can let me know in the comment section down below this video why this is the case. But we're finding, certainly on this server, we're finding that bales take far longer to ferment into silage than if you did the grass loose and chucked it in the silo. If we chuck loose grass in the bunker, silage bunker over there, squish it, compact it, cover it up, next day it's 100% fermented, ready to be picked up and sold or stored or whatever. So, you know, one day, the advancement of one in-game day or 1 month in-game causes the bunker to be fermented and ready to unload. Yet weirdly, the bales are taking several days or a couple of months in-game to go from grass to silage. So the silage bales are starting to pile up a little bit because they're taking that long to ferment and we can't get rid of them until they are silage. I don't know where that flower pot has come from. I hope that's not going to be in Stevie's new map, because you can't remove that from the field. It's just kind of floating there. Random flower pot that has appeared on this map. But yeah, so at the moment, when it comes to doing like silage, you almost kind of want to do it, you almost kind of want to put the grass straight into the bunker, and you want to compact it and do it that way. Because it's quicker than doing it via bales. You've got the whole, obviously, process of you've got to bale the grass. You've then got to collect the bales. You've then got to unload them somewhere, wait for them to ferment, pick them up again once they are silage bales, transport them then to selling. It's quite a process. And right now, like I say, it's taking 3 or 4 times longer than just dumping the grass in the bunker, squishing it, covering it, uncovering it, scooping it out again, and selling it. So I think use of the bunker here is going to be probably a little bit more. Probably use the bunker more going forward. The only problem with that is if I go with my plan for when the server resets and restarts with the new update of the map, all your grass fields are going to be up here. So the poor old loading wagon carting the grass has got a long way to go to reach the silage bunker, you know? To reach your bunker here. You know, you've got to cart it from over here to there, drive back, pick up your next load, drive back. Same with field 28. You know, you've got, from field 28, you've got to go all the way around the road system. You've got to come up here, and then you've got to drive back. I mean, field 20, this field's not so bad here, because you can nip through, you can nip through, obviously down the bottom here, near the shop. So it's not terribly far away. But that would make that a little bit of a longer process. At the moment, it's not so bad, because obviously we've got the grass fields right here. So we're literally going from grass field here to the bunker. You know? You're not having to cart it very far. There's 3 grass fields in this little area here. And the grass goes to that bunker. So, very quick to fill that. It would be a lot slower when you're having to cart it halfway across the map. With a full load, we'll get that sold. I'm just going to sell this straw straight away. Partly because I'd have to go and move the fence again because I've blocked the silo. So I can't unload it in the grass in the silo. So yeah, we're just selling it over here. I'll take a screenshot for the thumbnail. Not getting a lot for the straw. Less than $1,000, look. Less than $1,000 for a loading wagon full of straw. Straw has so little value in this game. I would almost go as far as to say, unless you are actually doing animals that require straw, which we're not, we don't have cows, we don't have pigs, there's absolutely zero reason to produce straw. Zero reason to do it, because it doesn't make you any money. I would expect to get a little bit more than $900 for, you know, 46,000 litres of straw. You know, a full trailer load here. 97%. %100%. Yeah, unload the straw again. Get very little money for it. Where is straw? Straw's in this list somewhere. It's worth $43 somewhere else, but which is kind of double the price, so I'd get nearly $2,000 if I sold it there. But again, it's the trek. Is it worth it? For the cost of fuel required to drive all the way down there for that sell point, is it worth the extra mileage? So I think the next crop that's going on this field is going to be sorghum. So I'm going to have to get it fertilised, cultivated, and then reseeded fairly quickly. We go. How are we doing on all our other adventures? Like I say, a sheeps. A few sheeps. Chickens are okay. How are we doing on production? Quite a nice bit of cheese and stuff. Do with some wool going over to the spinnery. Breads and cakes. Nearly going to be out of flour soon. And the greenhouses are obviously producing all their vegetables. Yeah, I might quickly take the wool to the spinnery today. Get that loaded up so it can start producing. Some fabrics. I was also hoping there was going to be a harvesting contract today. Because the big field on this map, field 18 down here, is ready for harvest. Hoping there was going to be a harvesting contract for it, but it's not appeared yet. Not appeared. I hope it will do. Because it would be nice to get the money for doing the harvesting, the contract anyway. It would also be very nice to get the extra bonus wheat that comes from doing a harvesting contract, because that could go into our grain mill. Whereas much of the wheat I've harvested today will be going towards feeding the chickens and keeping them well fed. This is going to get full, so I'm going to have to do one more trip. Oh. One more trip. And then I can pick up all of the I can move the wall. Maybe I should get another tractor and do that now. Just before the end of the episode. Yep, you'll do. You're sat here waiting. Not really. This tractor's not really been used a great deal, I have to admit. On the on the farm, I'm tending to use the case whenever I'm playing, and I know Mr. Helgi is always using his Fendt. Makes it a little bit. So unfortunately, this tractor hasn't really gotten a lot of love and use, really. Just loading that up. There we go. Like I say, it'd be nice to switch over to Loki's auto bale mod soon. This one's perhaps going to be a little bit more awkward to deal with. Right, to our spinnery, which is over near the bakery. On this map. The bakery. Still haven't got used to the fact that the bridges now have collisions on them. On this version of the map. I'll have to check that on the next version of Stevie's map, whether the little railings have collisions on them. If they do, I might have to see if I can remove them before I start the save and before I upload the map to the server, because those collisions don't tend to be very popular with people. I've got one pallet on there that I need to find a way to unload. Yeah, the spinnery is not, this spinnery is not the easiest placeable in the world to deal with. There we go. That should make some more fabrics, which again is very useful for selling. I know the bakery was getting quite nicely filled up there with bread and cakes. Nice, lovely bit of harvesting has been done today. Put this trailer back now. Then I need to find a trailer that's going to work with sugar cane. Because I'm going to have sugar cane harvesting to do as well fairly soon. We look at the map again. Our sugarcane is ready for harvesting. But anyway, folks, we've reached the end of today's episode. I'm going to pick up the last of the straw on this field. And then that is it for the time being on Elm Creek. Elm Creek videos will resume, uploads will recommence when we get the new version of the map. So the next time I upload an Elm Creek video, expect changes again. Expect a completely different experience, because like I say, we'll be on the new map, Stevie's new version of the map, and we'll have the new version of the game from Giants with all the bugs fixed. But for now, from me, it's goodbye, folks.